Hi everybody, it's Tessa-Marie. How are you feeling today? Today, this video is for those of us who give and give and give a lot. We give to our friends, our family, sometimes strangers, co-workers. Wherever we are, when there is a need to support someone, we step up. In those 80 years of mine, as far as I can remember, I've always been the one stepping up for everyone within my space. Somebody needs my help, I show up and I do help. And then I become a coach, and I've been doing this since 2002. I started really in 1999, but I started coaching for free, listening, encouraging, enhancing, empowering, educating, inspiring. And yet, when the time comes for someone to step up and be there for me, they tell me it is my decision to look after myself. Sometimes I am so shocked because you see, they call over and over. You step up, and it's not always convenient for you to go in and help someone. No, it's not always convenient. Sometimes you need to turn off the stove. You need to turn off the TV. I need to stop writing. I need to stop creating so I can help that friend. But in the past few years, what I have noticed is that those that I have helped, many of them, there are those that show up. They're constantly there. But what I've noticed is I will get a note, a phone call. You know, Tessa-Marie, I'm getting off social media. I am not going to be on social media anytime. So you won't be seeing me. Okay, fine. So I thought that was great and I accepted it. And I'm thinking, okay, they're taking a break from social media. But I don't think that I realized what was happening until it hit me. They take a break from social media. But if you have a friend that has sat by you, held your hands, encouraged you, inspired you, pushed you, encouraged you, make you stay focused, and that friend is on social media, you might take a break from social media, but every now and again, you can drop in on that friend's live, on that friend's DM, on that friend's Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, or YouTube, and say something. You don't. And the friend does not push you to do that. And it's okay. Except, you know, what I have noticed recently is when they trip again, when they find their feet in a hole on their journey through life, when there is a spoke that has cut their wheel and they cannot move anymore, when there is something they're going through, and what do? That's when they remember, oh, Tessa-Marie will help me. If you are that person that has received that type from others in your circle, send me a note. Send me a note. I want to know I'm not the only one experiencing that. It's not even being selfish. I decided I need boundaries. I am on social media a lot, 8 a.m. every day, and I post different things. And you do not have the time to come on at 8 a.m., but you can read this stuff and support. Many people who are working do not have the time to do that, but they do drop in and say something. I don't mind that you don't drop in. What really gnaws at me and put me to this point where I need boundaries. You cannot do that, but as soon as your foot hurts, you get a headache, you come across a wall, oh, who can I call? Ghostbusters? You cannot call them Ghostbusters, but you call the Tessa-Marie Ghostbuster. And that Tessa-Marie Ghostbuster is me. So I have decided that this is no more. I am not going to be available for you if you cannot spend at least a little bit of time to hear me. Many times, you know, what is really funny about this is what they're seeking is what I'm speaking about on my different lives, on my different channels. But they expect me to answer, and they call over and over. So this is my latest experience, and that's why I am here today to talk about this. This lady, I have helped her. I helped her daughter before her. She was very skeptical. Because it had to do with money, I think she believed I would steal her daughter's money. But when I coach, I don't touch your money. I tell you what to do. I guide you to do this. So when she figured this out, she decided, oh, you know what? I am going to tap into Tessa-Marie also. She tapped into me and tapped into me and tapped into me. No, she's not working. She's retired. So when she's going through her turmoil, she just calls and I am answering and helping. So the last time I had a conversation with her, apparently, she told me I was harsh. And I thought back, yes, I was harsh because we have repeated the same thing, over and over. For a number of years, you've had marital problems with finance, and I've given you the advice to do the best to protect yourself. I don't know what you do because I don't control you, but you call. And when I find that I'm repeating the same thing, I must have been harsh because sometimes you have to be harsh. So she wrote me a note to tell me how harsh I was. I said, I'm sorry. The intention wasn't to be harsh. I had something to tell you that I've told you before that obviously you're not getting. Anyway, we left it at that. For the past few weeks, she's been calling over and over again. And I gather the reason for this call is to rehash all of the things we have been doing for years. But she's retired. She actually is not, she's at home. So I sat and I thought, I give you all these minutes, all these hours over all these years. I do a live every day, Monday to Friday. If it were me, I would say, you know what, so-and-so is always here for me. Let me just stop in. Maybe you punch, you spend 5 minutes, or you stay longer. But you do. But she will not do that. And she just comes and empty my well. She's taking advantage of me, so I needed to set boundaries. And she's not the only one. So now that I have set boundaries, I am asking you ladies and gentlemen out there, when are we going to learn that when somebody shows us who they are the first time, we should believe them? Although this amazing, intelligent, wisdom-filled lady, Maya Angelou, told us that. We keep showing up, we keep giving them more and more, and they taking and they are not reciprocating. And I think that that is being stupid on my part. So I have decided, I am 80 years old now. I do not have to sit around and do this for others. I have to do what I have to do for me. There are more years behind me, more learning years behind me than learning years ahead of me. So from now on, I have decided I am going to hold on to the hands of those that hold on to my hand. Those that are there for me, those that come to hear my ridiculous talk about the 5 pillars of prosperity and how to live a fulfilled life, how to enjoy being who you are in no matter where you are in the world, and just going forward and continuing. This is the new me. So when you hear me and you see me going forward in the next few weeks and months and whatever years that's left in my life, if you are for me, I am there for you. You cannot step up to the plate for me. I cannot step down to the plate for you. It's as simple as that. And I'm sure I will get a lot of people telling me that is being mean. It's not Christian-like. No, it is actually guarding my sanity, guarding my emotion, guarding myself, my mind, my brain. And it is spiritual. I cannot keep getting you to get where you need to go, and you will not support me when I'm doing something which you benefit from. If I hadn't studied, if I hadn't observed, if I hadn't practiced what I'm teaching, if I hadn't been aware, if I wasn't consistent in what I do, I couldn't help you. I had to study for financial. I had to understand when the gift of the 5 pillars was handed to me in a dream, what to do and how it aligned with financial was part of it. So if I can draw that out and hand it to you, all you need to do is every now and again press the button. It's not because I want more followers. As you know, it doesn't matter to me. You come or not. But stop asking for help from me if you are not there to support me on social media. This is where I am. Drop in, and it's not being selfish or expecting people to do good for you. No, is deciding you want from me, I want that from you. And I know I'm going to get help from him. But you know what? At 80, I do not care. What I care about is letting you know my truth, and this is how I feel. And this is why I can teach you how to live a fulfilled life. We do not always have to be disturbed by the attitude of others. And because when they are not in the outside of you, they behave that way, you really do not want to do it. And saying, where is she when I need somebody to just support me on a live or to say or to listen? And maybe if they listen to what I talk about, they would not be needing to talk to me all the time. So have a wonderful day. And if you are one of these people that are feeling this right now, remember, you are not alone. That is just how it is. And we have to stand up, set our boundaries and say, enough is enough. Because the only person you're responsible for is you. The only competitor I have is me, is to do better today than I did yesterday. Have an amazing and wonderful day. And if this video